It's hard not to feel down about R-Truth's WWE departure. The man is a legend, not in the sense of main event dominance, but in the way that truly matters: heart, humor, and humility. He made people smile for over 2 decades. That's rare. At 53, yes, the wins were few, but his presence was always a win for the show. He connected with the audience in a way few can. There was something deeply comforting about seeing R-Truth on WWE television. Even when he wasn't part of a major storyline, his comedic timing, charisma, and the sheer joy he brought made him unforgettable. Loyalty doesn't always factor into corporate decisions. WWE is a business first, and while that truth is understandable, it still stings. A man who gave so much, who carried segments on his back, deserved a final run, a retirement angle, a farewell tour. But the business rarely allows for fairy tale endings. In the world of quarterly earnings and bottom lines, nostalgia often gets overruled. R-Truth may not have had the send-off he deserved, but his legacy is intact. Loved by fans, respected by peers. He made people laugh when the show got too serious. He brought levity during dark storylines. His 24/7 title antics became a highlight reel of laughter. And his rapping entrance, instantly iconic. Carlito's release felt less surprising but no less unfortunate. He returned with promise but wasn't booked consistently. Still, the man was a veteran presence. In another era, maybe he would have thrived again. Now, onto the night itself. This is Raw episode number 1671, emanating from Tulsa's Box Center. A city full of energy and fans ready to explode. We start with a reminder of last week's chaos. Seth Rollins, triumphant in a Money in the Bank qualifier thanks to interference. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed lending a hand, with Dominic Mysterio fumbling his own assist. And then, boom, CM Punk returns with a GTS that echoed around the wrestling world. The pre-show walk-in footage set the tone. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso arriving with confidence. Rollins with his power crew, including the ever-strategic Paul Heyman. This wasn't just build-up. This was war prep. Commentary kicked off with McAfee in celebration mode. Indiana Pacers beat Michael Cole's pick, so Cole had to wear a TJ McConnell jersey. The Oklahoma crowd hated it. McAfee, never missing a beat, mocked Cole. It felt personal, and hilarious. Cole's misery was the crowd's delight. McAfee declaring, "You look like an A**** hole," went uncensored, proving once again we's love of real moments in an otherwise scripted world. And I'm calling it now, OKC Thunder in 5 in the finals. Maybe 6. That team's got something special. Then came the first spotlight moment, CM Punk's return promo. A hero's welcome, thunderous cheers, CM Punk, chants that refused to die. The man knows how to control a room. He played to the crowd perfectly, name-dropping the Thunder to wild applause. Snap into it, in front of a Slim Jim logo felt retro and fun. Then, he got serious. He reminded us he's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner. And he's gunning for a 3rd. This isn't nostalgia. This is the summer of Punk 2.0. He wants gold. He wants Cena. He wants to close this chapter on his terms. Calling John Cena public enemy number 1, drew gasps and applause. The bald goof line. Classic Punk. Raw, real, ruthless. He wasn't done. He called out Cena for selling out. Called him a puppet. Claimed Cena has never beaten him. A stretch, perhaps, but in kayfabe it lands. This is a feud that could right itself in 2025. Then, enter Sami Zayn. Music hits, crowd sings, and even Punk can't help but join in. That's mutual respect right there. Zayn's interruption wasn't hostile. It was heartfelt. He pointed out this is the clearest Punk has been about chasing the World Championship. And Zayn, he wants that title too. Zayn didn't plead. He stated facts. He needs Punk to win. For the sake of Raw. For the fans. For the future. If Rollins wins the briefcase, all hell could break loose. Zayn knows it. Punk knows it. There was weight in every word. A feeling that tonight's match wasn't just another qualifier. It was about the soul of the show. Zayn promised he and Jey Uso would handle Breaker and Reed. All Punk needed to do was focus on victory. Punk responded with calm assurance. "I've got your back," he said. Zayn smiled, nodded. "Then let's do this." And that handshake, more powerful than many matches. It signified unity. Common cause. A mission. Some fans chanted, "We want truth." Not loud, but audible. Proof that R-Truth's exit hasn't gone unnoticed. The segment ended with resolve. No theatrics. No cheap shots. Just two men who understand what's at stake. That's wrestling at its finest. Stories built on shared goals, layered history, emotional investment. The rest of the show had big matches, no doubt. But this segment, this was the heart of the night. It's still hard to shake the feeling about R-Truth. Maybe there's still hope. A Hall of Fame induction. A cameo. A proper goodbye. He deserves it. For now, though, Raw moves forward. With Punk. With Zayn. With a cloud of uncertainty over Rollins' intentions. And fans, once again, are at the edge of their seats. That's the beauty of it. Even when real-life decisions hurt, the storytelling can still inspire. WWE may be business, but at its best, it's also heart.